Thank you very much. We're going to try to ask a few questions. Let me just throw one out there for each of you to answer, which is at this conference last year, which I may regret forever, I threw out the comment that you have an ebook market when Amazon enters it. I wanted to sort of ask each of you, do you see that? Do you believe that? And is that going to significantly change the future of your market? Let me start.
I would say yes, and I also would say no. I mean, yes. Well, when the Kindle arrived really in France at the end of 2011, a few months ago, it's right that many things change. I mean, now there is an organized market. It's very, very, very small, as you've seen, but there is a small market beginning. But the Amazon didn't arrive alone. At the same time, you had also the Kobo coming. And I think the situation is not exactly the same than in the States and even here, because the Kobo has this alliance with Fnac, and even if everything is done by Kobo, actually, but the Fnac is a very strong brand, and so it plays a role. Anyway, we don't have any figures, but one thing, right, it's with the Kindle and with Amazon and with Kobo Fnac, there is a real, there has been a real change, and the market can emerge. But
okay.
I mean, I think it's a similar situation in Germany where Amazon is, of course, an important player, but it doesn't have the opportunity to dominate in the same way as it does in the US or the UK because of the fixed book price. You know, a book is sold, whether it's sold in a bookstore, in a department store, or on Amazon, it's the same price. So it has the name recognition going for it, but it also, the fact that it can compete on a price level, it sort of opens the door for other players, like, you know, be it Kobo or whoever, who are able to work with publishers to make more titles available to readers. So I think it's important, of course, but I don't think that, I think the market is still open for a lot of new players.
Okay. Antonio?
Well, I think in Spain we have a fixed price law as well, and well, somehow people it's managing to bypass this law and to make just online editions or to change some things, because the fixed price law doesn't apply if the release is different, and so the ISBN is different and everything. You can play with the prices somehow. Amazon, the arrival of Amazon, it created three situations. First of all, it woke up the industry, because Spanish content industry, it's a bit, I would say, lazy. They don't dare to do things. Some of them, Planeta, were months before Amazon was arriving, were already preparing and doing things. And this laziness, so to say, this taking too much time to do things, made a critical problem, because it was full of pirate content, because people couldn't access the legal content. So the longer you act, the more pirated content you have online. So the arrival of Amazon in this point, I think, saved the publishing industry in Spain, because they offered legal content. So the piracy rate in this thing grows fast, but it's going to stay there, I think. People is going to pay. It was different in music industry or movie industry. And then, well, I just want to remind that Amazon is not only a bookshop, so they are going to do things very hard for everyone, because they are going to earn money with hard drives and lose it with books for a long time.
Thank you. Why don't we take a question or two? Down in front, do we have a mic in the room coming from? Oh, there it comes.
Thank you. I wanted to ask Antonio if he felt that the that Spanish language ebook publishing would probably be driven by the markets on the other side of the Atlantic rather than the European, Iberian market, basically because in the US and Argentina and stuff, there's a higher proportion of people with disposable income than there are in Spain for the foreseeable future, and perhaps that's going to be the saviour of Spanish language publishing, or does he actually think that it will take off in Spain within the foreseeable future?
Well, you're right that in Latin America it's, I think, a rather consolidated middle class right now, and they have access to these devices, and we have to see because the laws there are different. They don't have this fixed price, and Spanish publishers are really traditional in the way we work in Europe. So no, I'm sure the future is there. I mean, they know it, and they are moving there in the United States, and Argentina, Colombia. Yes, so yeah, I think so.
Any other questions? Well, then we're going to actually end on time. Thank you very much.